What is going on, everybody? Do you remember me? MG Marine Tech here, and we are finally back with another episode. There's a lot of new stuff going on in the background here, and it's part of the reason why I have been MIA for so long. But that's not what we are here to talk about today. Today we're going to kind of bring it back to the basics. The top 3 simple mistakes that I see new users making, and the simple ways that you guys can avoid them or fix them. So let's dive into that. So the number 1 simple mistake that I see a lot of people making, especially new users, is all on how you insert the unit itself into its mounting cradle. Now this seems very straightforward, but I see a ton of posts online all the time of people saying, oh well, I hit a wave and it bounced out, almost went in the water. In extremely rough water, this may happen on very, very rare occasions, and there are ways to further secure your unit to your cradle. I'm not going to go and say that this design is the best design in the world, because I think it does leave areas that could be fixed in it. But I will say is, once this unit is properly attached to the mounting cradle here, it is extremely hard to get out. And this cradle right here is several years old, so it's more seasoned. It's got a little bit more flex to it. I've been in some rough waters with this thing. It's never fallen out of here. Now that's not to say that a unit that's up on your bow may fall out a little bit easier, but like I said, there are ways to further secure these into the unit once they are in there, but when they are properly installed, they are extremely hard to get out. So I'm going to show you guys exactly what I mean right now. This is very extremely simple, and I'm not going to walk through all the basics of it, but this thing goes in here like so and gets pushed in, and a lot of times people just push it in and they stop. They think it's fully seated. This unit will actually turn on, but I can tell you right now that that unit is not fully seated because it did not click in here tight. You hear that loud click? That lets you know that that thing is in there fully secured. Again, I can pop it out. I can press the little tab and pop it out, and you can see how it's separated a little bit. That thing is not fully in there. You need to hear the loud click. I always tell people 2 clicks. Again, hear those 2 clicks and that loud one. That is this locking into the cradle, and that thing is not going to go anywhere. And again, this thing is pretty hard to pull out of there once it is fully seated. The next simple issue that I see a lot of people having, especially new users again, is this issue with their side imaging. They say, oh, I'm not showing anything. Are my settings screwed up? Well, it has something to do with your settings, but it's much more simple than that. We are in simulator mode right now, showing about 25, 26 foot of water. And as you'll see on your side imaging range, it's only showing 10 foot. So right now, this whole black area is the water column. So to fix it, you have to set your side imaging, your down imaging further or wider, deeper than your actual depth. So right now, 30 feet. So we need to go further than 30 feet to get any kind of picture. So there's 30 feet right now. You can start to see some stuff. Again, this stuff is all in the water column right here. These are all the same returns. So we have to go further than our depth. And there you go. Now you're starting to see bottom. It is as simple as that. So for another extremely common issue that I see, kind of the same as the previous issue where you can't see anything on your side imaging, maybe your down imaging, and people say, okay, well, I just have to zoom out to be able to see what's going on here, and they do that. So we see we're only showing 18 foot right now. We go in and we zoom out, and oh sweet, everything looks good. They get it where they want it, and then a couple seconds later, it just zooms in. No matter what they do with their range, it will not stay there. Well, here is the culprit right here, this manual zoom. If you see that on and you're having this issue, that is the culprit. And also could be a different type of zoom. So any of these zooms, same kind of scenario happens. So what you need to do is go in to your menu there, go to your zoom menu, and the quick and dirty way to make sure this isn't an issue, as you can see all these little buttons right here. When I hit this manual, that changes color and everything goes back to how it should be. So if we go completely back, now we are actually showing 150 foot. And if I click this up, my range is set at 150 foot. So I can zoom in to wherever I want, leave it alone, and it is not going to automatically zoom in. So that is the simple fix. Now again, this can happen on any different type of sonar. So right now in our 2D, we don't have any type of zoom. Our down imaging, again, we are in 26 foot of water. It's only showing the top 8 foot of the water column. because of this manual zoom. So we can go back into here, manual, or go to our zoom. You can see that the manual is turned on. You can make changes in here. Now this box up here is where we are zoomed in. So, you know, you could go down here and zoom in there. This is a handy tool for different types of fishing. I'm not going to dive into all that. But again, just the simple way to get rid of it is make sure that these are all turned off. And there we go. We are back to being able to see the full screen, how it should be. As there you have it, those are some of the simple issues that I see people having and the even simpler solutions for them. Hopefully this video has helped you guys out. Hopefully you guys are excited to see me back because I'm not gonna lie, it has been a struggle to be able to find time to do this, and I finally said I'm just going to bite the bullet and do it today. If you guys please could do me a huge favor, is hit that subscribe button down below and drop me a comment. Tell me about some of the issues that you guys have with these units, and I maybe have some simple solutions for them, or give me other ideas of things that you guys want to see on the channel, because I am always looking for viewer feedback. As always, stay tuned, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you guys next time on MG Marine Tech.